love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show brings you the MLB All Star Game. It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And now here's the starter for the National League, Shohei Ohtani. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singing.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
So this year's All-Star Game is underway. Ohtani, a righty that throws with power, 31 years old, and a four-time MVP, one of the faces of the league. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and whipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Right through there for a strike. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Into left center for a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Oh, and 1. Runners on the corners, no outs. And fouled off. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So up next, Spencer Torkelson. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
First and third, one down. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. But all the runners hold. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Cal Raleigh will hit next. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong under it. And that's the third out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. And now the NL Stars will get their first crack at it. No score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now here's the starter for the American League, Tarik Skubal. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
On the ground, and that chance handled. Sends it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Skubal with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Big-time power.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Ball one.
Sinker. Low inside.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Juan Soto in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Witt should have this one. And that is that. NL goes down quietly, scoreless after one. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's Riley Green.
The left fielder, Riley Green.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. That one almost got him.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that's outside. That's out. And it's a full count. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong takes it in for the out. One down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Diaz with some impressive production lately. Diaz in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 0-1 down. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that's a fair ball. Diaz around second, headed for third. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Golden opportunity right here. Two on, one out. That's outside. And the count is 2-0.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1. Swing and he popped it up. Two away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
There's a line drive to left field. And that's the third out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Ball, that's out. Ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. Torkelson takes it to the bag. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
From the Chicago Cubs, the first baseman,
Michael Busch, the next to hit. Busch recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Got him. Out number 2.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. An 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Next offering is fouled back.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2 down, nobody on. And it's
Oh,
even
that's
up.
too high.
That's a tough pitch to lay off.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. That misses, and the count is filled up. Francisco Lindor on deck for the National League. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Now he breaks his bat. Fires to first on the run,
good.
but it's not in time. Base hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question.
That is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Nick Lodolo. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez. Hey!
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it's off the wall. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. The relay throw. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Spencer Torkelson digs in now. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Raleigh in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Oh, that pitch is out. Ball 2.
Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball instead of just weak contact and balls on.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hits the top of the wall. In comes the run from second. In there. That's a double.
Comes through with the RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a foul ball. And it's second.
0-1.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
He was all over that one. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drop over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Yandy Diaz now. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And a swing and a miss there. That's a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they take a 3-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And here is Brandon Nimmo. Doubled his first time. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Foul ball. Green off of first with 2 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's a lead for the American League, 3-0. This is the Major League Baseball All Star Game on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, leading off, Drake Baldwin. The pitcher on here, Trey Savage.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
Hey!
Edwards went deep in his most recent game. Base hit center field. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Acuna.
Hey!
Savage was again named Rookie of the Month. Clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Green hurries it back in. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. Here's Ohtani. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Oh, look at the stop. Here's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. 3 innings complete. The American Leaguers on top, 3-0. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, David Peterson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. In the air out to center. And it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Chisholm gets his lead at first with nobody out. And another ball, Peterson. An all-star a season ago. 30 years old now. A former first-round pick back in 2017. On the ground to short. Here's Edwards for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
1 out man at first. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. And that drops in for a strike. Step off, throw to first. And he just got his hand in there. Here comes the 0-1. Runner takes off, and there's a foul ball. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
No, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead somehow, create a little bit more time, or maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Man at second. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though, and even with his speed, they get the out. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Jose Ramirez will hit next.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Hard hit down the line and left. Could be extra bases. Witt scores. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. They're waving Ramirez home. In comes the run from second, and he's out.
Yes, you're out.
Up, down, and that ends the inning. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The AL leads it 5-0. This is the Major League Baseball All Star Game on the show. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Juan Soto.
I thought this was...
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Joe Ryan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Nope, that's down.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside. Splitter. Low outside.
1-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Outside, that's a ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Good job to fight that one off.
Sinker.
2-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
0-2 now.
Ball.
Sinker. Low inside.
Got him. 2 down.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Bush stands in now and watches strike one. Bush not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and sends a rocket to right. That is the inning. Nothing doing there for the National League. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Emilio Pagan.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's a big power threat. Cal Raleigh
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That one fouled off. Raleigh with another scorching run of play lately. Here's the 0-1. This one popped up. Suarez. 1 away.
Up next for the American League, the left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Riley Green. 1 for 2.
Green.
And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong under it. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter,
Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. 1-2-3 goes the AL. But they hold a 5-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Jacob deGrom taking over on the mound, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball.
Hey!
There's a swing and a drive. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. He hammers one out to right, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-1.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. He really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Lindor at the plate now, and that's strike one. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Fought off foul. The 0-2. Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. He's out.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman, Xavier.
2 down, bases empty. Xavier Edwards now at the plate. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Aroldis Chapman gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. First offering, foul tipped, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. Here comes the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here's the 0-2, and they'll do it again.
Oh, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
This one in the air, center field. And it falls. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next,
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-1. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. New arm out of the bullpen, Abner Uribe. Brandon Nimmo digs in now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Chance to correct himself now as he asks for time. American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Roman Anthony. And he hits a ground ball right side. Bush. The underhand flip, and very nicely done for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Lenny Sosa. Looking to start something with one gone. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter, number 7.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 3. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. And a foul ball. Sosa, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Jarren Duran. Runners at first and second for him with 1 down. Duran with a homer in his last game. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it's off the top of the wall. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run double. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Kevin McGonigal. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. Tied him up inside with that one. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Out towards right center field. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are two gone.
Man, he had to go such a long way to track that one down. Outstanding effort. If he doesn't get there, then that run from second basically walks in. Instead, he just moves up one base with 2 outs.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Reaching for it and brings it in. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The AL out front here, 7-1. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Logan Gilbert.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Towards first. Torkelson takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the National League, the left fielder, number 22,
Juan Soto now. No question about this one. It's out of here. He circles the bases, and they cut into the deficit.
You almost feel bad for the baseball when Juan Soto hits it. His swing is so powerful.
Siggy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boo. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
1 down. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Oh, great stop. In the hole, jump throw, on the money, nice play.
Up next for the National League, the first baseman, Michael.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Manager out of the dugout. Andres Munoz gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Andres Munoz.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. And he can't come up with it. The throw is late, and now they have runners at the corners.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Here's Francisco Lindor. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 7-2 ball game. This is the Major League Baseball All Star Game on the show.
Now 50.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Pinch hitter coming on, Shea Langoliers. Out to short. Throws to first in time. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for the American League.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Time call now. American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Cody Bellinger, looking to start something with one gone. That one at triple digits. Miller, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. Pitches in the dirt, ball 1. Stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two on the way. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting.
Designated hitter
at the plate, Yandy Diaz. American League making a move for a pinch hitter, George Springer. Runner on first with one down for him. This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 9-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on that one. It's a big boost to the dugout.
Roman Anthony will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Lenny and Sosa, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Caleb Durbin. Bounced out to short. Lindor slings to first, and that will end the inning. It's a beautiful Springer dinger here. It's now a 9-2 ball game. new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Helsley. Digging in, Drake Baldwin. Gunnar Henderson. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Hey!
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. This one in the dirt. Throws to second, in there safely. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Low inside.
The 1-2. Struck him out looking. Now he's challenging the called strike.
Well, you can tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
That's a ball.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Man at second. That's too low. 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three-two on the way. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Up next for the National League, the designated hitter.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. William Contreras looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position.
Ball 1. Hey!
That's to third. McGonigal slings it across. That ends the frame. 1 left for the National Leaguers. They're down 7. It's 9-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Devin Williams.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
On the ground.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Out towards right center field. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the American League.
Now batting Jaron Duran. He drove it 2 with a double his first time up.
Duran.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Yeah, now the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Tap to first. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, David Bednar. Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League, Hunter Goodman.
Hey!
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Rafael Devers. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Devers in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now one away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
In the air, left field. Bellinger settles under this one. Brings it in. And there's two away. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Jackson Chourio.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
The 0-1. To third, McGonigal. Handles, throws to first, and that is the third out of the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Raisel Iglesias. Spencer Torkelson getting ready to hit. And that's just foul. Now the 0-1. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one hammered. Going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play. And it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Two down, nobody on. One-two now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you gotta love an at bat like this. No one giving in.
The 1-2.
7 fouls in a row. Such an impressive at bat we're seeing right here, regardless of how it ends up.
Ball,
This is a
pitch
guy
out.
that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
The 10th foul ball of this at bat. I mean, this is pretty special, folks.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Three-two now. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three-two. Now there's a bullet down the line. That one hops against the fence. Into second, and he's got a double. Well, wore him down after an extended plate appearance. It ends with a knock.
At that point in at bat for a hitter, when you've seen that many pitches, you've gotten a look, you've fouled off pitches, so the confidence level is extremely high, and it seems like when you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Raisel Iglesias won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So they turn to their closer, Edwin Diaz.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's George Springer.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Chorio moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Staying in the game on defense, Hunter Goodman. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kenley Jansen.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ground ball left side. Makes a sliding stop to first. And they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
So up next, Drake Baldwin. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. On the ground to first. Torkelson steps on the bag, and they're down to their last out.
Number 9, second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
2 down, bases empty. Xavier Edwards now at the plate. First pitch misses.
Hey!
Low inside.
Ball! That's down!
Low mid.
They're down to their final strike.
Low inside.
In the air, left side. And he's got it. Ball game. And the American League All-Stars take this one in a blowout.
Well, most of the fans come to watch this All-Star game to see the talent that's just oozing from dugout to dugout. But for the players, it adds to the experience and the memory of being here. Nice job by the American League to win this All-Star game.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.
Pa' que me la modele, ya las heridas no le duelen, yo le canto pa' que se revele, y formemos el DNR, yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien